Brentford 3, Manchester United 1. This is your full-time match reaction from the G-Tech Community Stadium on your Saturday afternoon, where I'm not surprised. I'm lost for words. I'm not really angry. I'm not really frustrated. I'm not going to get pissed off. I'm not going to throw my toys out the pram. And I'm not going to scream. I'm not going to shout because I saw this result coming a mile off. I saw this result come in a mile off. It is massively embarrassing. I fully expected after the Chelsea result to beat Brentford today. I thought we would take the positivity from the result. I thought we would take the confidence from the win we got last weekend. And I thought we would start to build on that momentum. And yet again, I think Ruben Amorim has got to go. I think he's only going to get himself sacked. I think that is what he's waiting for. I think Ruben Amorim doesn't want to go. He won't resign. He won't walk. And I think the only way he departs the club if Manchester United decide to sack the manager. But again, I would come back and say to you, we can't just keep sacking the manager because that is not the answer. I think Sir Alex Ferguson is absolutely turning over right now because I didn't expect this fall off from grace. And he probably didn't expect Manchester United to fall so far from the tree. Man United are in an absolute mess. It's massively embarrassing, but I'm not surprised by it. It's not just the manager. It's not just the players. It's not just Ineos. It's not just the Glazers. Every sector of that football club is absolutely rotten from top to bottom. Dean Carter said needs to be sacked. Enough is enough. He's got relegation form. Bet that front three are buzzing they didn't go to Newcastle. I'm not surprised by the result. I'm not surprised by the defeat. Brentford deserved to win. We didn't deserve a point. We didn't deserve to rescue this game. And there's plenty of talking points from this game today that we have got to discuss. Where do Manchester United go from here? What is Ruben Amorim's future going to be like? And where do Man United turn? Because there's no rescue plan. I think after today there is officially no way back for this football club. I think the situation is only going to get a lot worse. And if you do sack Amorim, who are you going to bring in? What coaches is he going to bring in with you? And are you going to give him money? Are you going to back the new manager? Have you got a plan to get this football club off its fucking knees? Because I don't see no rescue plan. I don't see no way back. I can't see Manchester United turning this around. I think enough is enough of this today. I think you've got to try and enjoy the rest of your weekend while you can. Because Man United aren't worth worrying about. They aren't worth worrying about. There's bigger things than football in life. You've got your friends, you've got your family. I wouldn't let Manchester United ruin your day because I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised by it. I'm really not surprised. Not even the manager, Bruno, Mr. Penn is simple. Cobra Carl says we were shit. Absolute abysmal state of play. Thought once Sesko scored, I thought we would pick up our game. It's over for Amorim. I think Ruben Amorim will be sacked. I think it's going to be officially over after today. I didn't expect to lose to Brentford. I hold my hands up. I apologise to Brentford fans. I apologise to supporters. I thought this would be a walkover. I honestly thought this would be a fucking walkover. We've been battered. We've been torn apart. We've been taken apart. There is no positives you can take from that game. There is no positives that you can take from that game. Soon as the third goal went in, I've come up here. As soon as that third goal went in, I said to myself, enough is enough. I can't watch anymore. I couldn't watch the full-time whistle. I generally came up here because I can't be bothered anymore. I generally cannot be bothered for this anymore. I'm getting to that point now where I don't want to do this anymore. I'm getting to that point that how much more is this going to get worse? How worse is this going to get? Because I don't know if there's a way back. I don't know if there's a way back. All three goals are massively, massively poor. We've got a shit attack. We've got a shit defence. We've got a shit midfield. We've got a captain that won't get dropped by the manager just because Bruno is Portuguese. Obviously, Amorim's Portuguese as well. He won't drop Bruno Fernandes. You've got fans arguing amongst each other, and we can't decide which way we're going to go and which way we're going to turn. Generally fed up now, same shit every week, says James. And Brentford have gone above you in the league table, says Robin Hood. The formation doesn't work. Why on earth would you think it would be a walkover? Should have kept Onana. We have a good attack. We have a shit system. What a lovely day, says Jamie. Imagine losing to Brentford, says Josh. Bruno cost us that game. There was too many players that cost us the game. It's not just Bruno. It's players like Luke Shaw. It's players like Harry Maguire. It's players like Manuel Ugarte. It's players like Delot. It's an absolute shit show. It's a massive, massive shit show. Like, none of those players can come out with any positive today. None of those players can come out of any positive. I think the only thing you can take, realistically, is the Sesko goal. That is the only positive I think you can take. I thought when we scored the goal, when we got back into the game, I thought we would go on and win the game. I thought we would at least try and rescue a point, but we can't even fucking do that. And it is frustrating. It is very, very annoying, but I'm not surprised by it. He scores that penalty, we would have gone on and won. Time to realise you're not even average. Amorim out, says MUFC J25. Time to realise you're not even average. I thought Delot didn't play well. Delot was absolutely fucking shit. You are bottle jobs, are you aware? If Amorim isn't sacked tonight, then call the season off. The problem is, if you sack the manager, who do you bring in? Who do you bring in to rescue this shit? Because if you think about it, if you sack the manager, it's going to cost the club money. And I'm not saying money is no excuse, because that club have got money to sack the manager. But you've got to realise, who do you bring in? Like, who the fuck do you bring in? Because no matter what manager you bring in, he's going to be stuck with these players. He's going to be stuck with the same squad that have yet again got another manager sacked. And how many players are in that squad currently that have got Ten Hag sacked? How many players are in the squad that got Ragnick sacked? How many players are in that squad when Mourinho got sacked? Like, there's so many managers that have been at this club trying to get us back, and half those players that got them the sack are still there. Ruben has to go now. Amorim, the bookie's favourite to be sacked next in the Prem. Sack him, who cares if it costs the club? Club is finished. Bring Xavi in, club is finished. The system is no good. It exposes the lack of midfield we have. United keep sacking a manager and it never works. It must be the fitness coaches or something. Giving up hope. It's the players. Tired of pretending these players are just even half decent. Nobody looks at how shit Maguire is. Exactly. There are so many players that are responsible for that defeat today, because all 3 goals we concede are shit. All 3 goals are massively, massively preventable. And Man United should not be losing to Brentford. Like, Brentford have lost their manager. They've lost Visser. They've lost Mbeumo. And I thought Brentford were only going to get worse. And Brentford have got better. Brentford have got better since Thomas Frank pissed off. Brentford have got so much better. And I feared for Brentford when they lost Thomas Frank. I feared when they lost Mbeumo. And I feared when they lost Visser. I only thought there was only one way Brentford were going to go. And it was relegation. And I apologise for that. Because Brentford aren't going fucking anywhere. Brentford aren't going to get relegated. Brentford aren't going to go down. Playing like that, Brentford are going to be absolutely fine. I'm a Sheffield United fan. At least you're not us at the moment. Kuna is the only player that would walk into other big clubs. Have those silly people saying you've not got... Oh, yeah, that's all been sorted now. That's all fine. Is it Amorim or the players, though? Sack. Making Jordan Henderson look like Prime Xavi is sackable. The club is dead. Amorim out. They'll blame the colour of the kit now. Amorim out. Simple fact, seems like Brentford could fight and use a formation suits players too. Exactly. And loads of people are Amorim out, and I don't blame you. And if you're new to my TikTok, please smash the like button. Please give me a follow as well. Would really, really appreciate it. I am firmly Amorim out. I think after the day, the club has got to do something. Because if the club don't do it and if the club don't act, then the situation is only going to get worse. And if you do sack him, who are you bringing in? That's the big question. If you sack Amorim, who the fuck are you bringing in? Because I don't want Gareth Southgate. I don't want Graham Potter. I honestly do not know where we go. I honestly am lost for words what we do next, because I've got no answer. I've got no answer how to fix this fucking mess. United need a new mental philosophy regardless of who the manager is. United's problem is having big club expectation for every average like West Ham. Amorim isn't cut out for it, but neither are 8 out of the 11 players. Shambles, Roy Keane. Bringing Rude until the end of the season, says Stewart. Not Amorim out, but he makes the same subs every game. It's not about what you want. Bring in Potter. Who won? Good old United. Amorim out. Lower team run for the badge. United are just overplaced. Not a single player understands their role. The next manager was in the other dugout. Southgate is better, I swear. Literally biggest club in England. All managers we had, it can't be all the managers. It's the players chuck people under the bus. Amorim, Fernandez just got him sacked. Amorim out. Amorim out too stubborn. Embarrassing club. Amorim out. The team is very, very poor. If you look at the first goal, I mean, the first goal is absolutely pathetic. Like, I've said how bad Diego Dalot has been. Like, Diego Dalot is shit. Like, the Diego Dalot fan club has gone very quiet the last few seasons. The last few matches, the last few weeks, last season, the Diego Dalot fan club has gone very, very quiet. And that is because a lot of players rate Dalot, a lot of fans like Dalot, and a lot of supporters stand by Dalot. I'm sorry, Dalot and Maguire are at fault for the first goal. Dalot and Maguire are at fault for the first goal. Dalot plays a really stupid pass and it doesn't come off, and one hoof ball over the top, and you've left Harry Maguire as the last man. You've left Harry Maguire, who's got no speed, no energy, and is as slow as a fucking snail. A snail would be quicker than Harry Maguire. You've left Harry Maguire as the last man. You've left Maguire as the last man trying to defend against Brentford's counter-attack. Like, make that make any fucking sense. You're leaving Maguire as the last man against a Brentford team that counter-attack. Like, what is that about? And I've said, how many times has Harry Maguire been a problem? How many seasons has Harry Maguire cost us? How many mistakes has Harry Maguire made? And people have stood by Harry Maguire. And I don't understand it. I really do not see what people see what Harry Maguire does. I really, really am struggling to understand what Harry Maguire defensively is offering that club. You can't leave him as the last man trying to counter Brentford's counter-attack. You can't be doing that. And especially when Maguire has kept the Brentford player onside. He's kept him onside. And that is because Dalot has given the ball away, tried to play an embarrassing pass that never came off. And we've left Maguire at the back to defend the Brentford's counter-attack. And Maguire's left him onside. I'm sorry, that is utterly unfucking forgivable. I'm sorry, how Lenny Yoro does not get in this team is laughable. There's players on that bench that are rotting because of Ruben Amorim. Aidan Heaven doesn't get a look in. Lenny Yoro hasn't seen a look in since the Man City game. Kobe Mainoo can't even get in the midfield because he has to start Bruno Fernandes. Like, I can't believe we've got so many better options on our bench and Ruben Amorim is neglecting the quality. He is neglecting the youth that we've got on that bench that we were meant to be building around for the future, and Ruben Amorim's neglecting it. Ruben Amorim is neglecting players right in front of his own eyes, and I really, really don't understand what Ruben Amorim's trying to do. Exactly, we are so bad, it's actually funny. And it is funny. Maguire's only doing what the coach is telling him to do. Amorim out. Manager's got to go. Selection's a joke. No, they haven't stood by Harry Maguire. They have thrown him under the bus every time. Just because someone has a bad game, you can't just boot them out of the team. But the problem is, look how many players need booting out of that club. Look how many players need kicking out of that team. It's not just Harry Maguire. It's not just Luke Shaw. It's not just Fernandes. The whole fucking team needs booting out the club. The whole fucking team needs booting out. I mean, you've got Mbeumo, Brentford's former player. I mean, what did he do today? Let's be honest. What did Mbeumo do today? Let's be really honest. What did Mbeumo offer? What did Kuna do? Like, what did they actually do to offer any attacking threat? You've got, imagine losing to Brentford, exactly. Like, what are you meant to do? Like, what are you meant to do? Relegation is becoming a reality. Maguire, Short and Dalot have been costing us for years, exactly. The problem is we were meant to be rebuilding this club. We were meant to be rebuilding the club. And we didn't do that rebuild in the summer that we got promised. We were meant to be seeing 8, 9 new players brought in, and we brought in 4. We brought in 4 signings all fucking summer. And then people started classing Diego Leon as a summer signing when he was bought in January of this year. And you're classing him as a summer signing. Mbemo put 3 balls in, at least 3 or 4 were over it by a mile. Sack Amrim and sell Bruno now. It's the team. It's not the team. It's the manager playing the wrong formation. 4-4-2 is the way forward. Completely disagree, but I'll respect your opinion. Kuna has been awful. Man United is ready to lose always. Kuna has been awful. Glad we sold him now. We weren't even a top 10 team. Amrim has to go. Exactly. Amrim has got to go. Because he picked that team. He picked those players and expected to get a result from it. I mean, I don't know what Ruben Amrim's trying to do. But if you want to get yourself sacked, Ruben, then you're doing the right thing. Because you're fucking up who missed the penalty, Fernandes. What formation would you try? I want to go back to a 4-3-3. I want to play 2 centre-backs, a left-back, a right-back, 2 centre-attacking midfielders, a CDM. I want to play a left winger, right winger, striker. That is the formation that I want to go with. And I don't understand why we are playing a 3-4-3. I really, really don't. People blaming the players are wrong. It's Amrim's fault. But it is the players' fault. It is Amrim's fault because he is picking these players that aren't any good. Who will you have to take over? I haven't got a clue. I don't know what I would do. I really don't. Ruben Amrim is favouring players. What a satisfying. Half of your chat is... I was going to say that or a 4-2-3-1. It's half players and manager. Exactly. Luke Shaw's been stealing a wage for years. Completely agree. Ahmad's fault for first goal. Embarrassing. Ahmad didn't even play. Ahmad didn't even play today. Ahmad apparently had a family bereavement and that's why he couldn't play. Crystal Palace manager would do a good job. Nowhere near good enough. Surely there's a manager out there who can set us up to pass the ball. Knew it was going to happen with Delo playing. Exactly. Soon as I saw the team, soon as I saw the lineup, I knew we weren't getting a result. Like, you've got Mainu on the bench again. You've got Aiden Heaven on the bench again. You've got Yoro on the bench again. And apparently, the only reason we should go on an unbeaten streak until 24th of January, until 2026 now. I'm glad Sesko scored, though. Sorry, Delo, I mean. Yes, fine, I know what you mean. Would you take Nuno if you didn't know? I don't want Nuno at this club. We wouldn't have even played 10 games yet, so why are we crying, giving it time? But there isn't time, George. That's the problem. There is no time. The tactics are your biggest problem. Your second biggest problem is Bruno Fernandes. Delo, Maguire, Shaw, still bloody all here and playing. Exactly. Completely agree, Dylan. Maguire, Delo and Shaw much have some serious dirt on these managers. Criminal how they've lasted. You can't keep blaming the manager. There is a pattern here with the player. You can't keep blaming the manager. There is a pattern here with the players. The players are simply good. Bruno needs to go next season. Sesko was our best player. We should just be relegated. Delit only one with pass marks. Should hire Simone. Sack him. Being stubborn is costing us with shit tactics. What manager do you want if Amrit? I don't know. I really do not know. Should hire Simone. Think he would do a decent job. You can blame the manager when he doesn't change at all when we're behind. Yeah, exactly. You've got to blame the manager, but you've also got to blame the players because all 3 goals are preventable. Like, I didn't have to be on that pitch, but I would not have made half those mistakes those players made today. I could have been on those pitch, and I guarantee you 10 times out of 10, I would not have made those mistakes. Those mistakes for all 3 goals are massively, massively preventable. If you're a credible manager, you're not going anywhere near Manchester United. It's the club cashing on Bruno before it's too late. Exactly, all schoolboy errors. Why is Amrim so stubborn? I haven't got a clue, Isaac. I ain't got no clue, mate. United looks stale. Players, manager, ownership. There's blame everywhere. Sesko looked decent today. Dude, you would make worse. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't make the mistakes half these players make. Like, again, for the first goal, if Delo wouldn't have played some stupid, pathetic pass that was never going to come off, and then one hoofed ball over the top, over Maguire, we probably wouldn't have conceded that goal. So Delo has got to take a lot of responsibility, I'm afraid. Diego Delo has been shit for God knows how many seasons, and fans have stood by Delo. And if Bruno scores, we win. I mean, how many first times since Sir Alex has spoken about Glazer's family? Had enough of Amrim now, 49 games being on, bringing alright. Delo is awful, says Luke. Completely agree. Again, the first goal shouldn't have happened. The first goal wouldn't have happened if Delo doesn't make that pathetic pass. Delo's pass is absolutely abysmal. I mean, I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what he's trying to do. The away form is non-existent, says Gareth. Completely agree. Amrim out, says please, says Beza. We aren't going. Will they sack him though? That's the big thing. Will they sack him? Keep crying, but you're all lost. We're not all lost. We're talking the truth. We're talking the truth. The manager's the problem. The players are the problem. But again, you can't just keep sacking the manager without getting rid of half of these players. And in the words of Ralph Ragnick, we needed open heart surgery, and the club haven't done it. They haven't done open heart surgery on that club. I can't believe Shaw, Delon, Maguire and Bruno are still Man United players. Time to go, Ruben. They gave Amrin 3 games, remember. I'm not giving Ruben Amrin 3 more games. Who would you replace him with? What, you support United? Surely you're not happy. I'm not happy. I'm absolutely fuming. I'm fuming, but I'm not going to get angry. I'm not going to pissed off. I'm not going to start screaming and shouting and raving because there's no point. There's no point anymore. 35 Premier League games, 32 points. If that's over a season, we are relegated. Brentford man should have been sent off with that penalty incident. Completely agree. And it starts from the top, the Glazers family. It does, Adam. Completely agree. No, since City, they gave him 3. But I'm not giving him those games. I know he's been given those 3 games to turn it around, but I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry to say I'm not doing it. I'm not giving him 3 more games. I'm sorry I'm not doing it. I'm not happy, but we're 5 games in and made the same subs every game. We need to keep hammering. At least you beat Chelsea. We don't need to keep hammering. Hammering is a big problem at the club. Bro, it's purposely. I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm literally reading the live chat as we go through. The penalty should have been a red card. Oh yeah, completely agreed. Nathan Collins should have been sent off because he's denied a goal scoring opportunity. And in the words of the law, and in words of footballing law, if you've denied a goal scoring opportunity, then you should be sent off. Brentford should have been down to 10 players. If Brentford are down to 10 players in that moment, we probably would have rescued a point or at least scraped a win. But we can't even do that. And the referee has got it wrong, and so have VAR. VAR have robbed us, and so has the referee as well, because Brentford should have been down to 10 players. He's denied a goal scoring opportunity. He has brought Mbeumo down inside the penalty area. We've been awarded a fair penalty, which was a penalty, and yet Brentford have still kept 11 players on the pitch, which makes no sense. Amram has got to go, says Robbo. Glory Hunt, there's a lot of you robbed by nothing, though, but it could have been 4-1 before that. Exactly, Tom, completely agree. Why didn't they let Mbeumo take the penalty? God fucking knows. 33 games and we can't win 2 games in a row. We robbed ourselves. No way the mighty United are losing to Brentford. We are robbed for the Kuna foul. Kuna didn't get fouled. I'm sorry, I don't even think that foul on Kuna's even a foul. I think Kuna has massively, massively embarrassed himself there. I'm not going to lie. I think Kuna has gone down very, very likely, very, very tragically, and I don't think that's even a foul on Kuna. There's no foul there. He's gone down so, so lightly. It's like he's been hit by a fucking balloon, and he's gone down so softly. You still didn't score the penalty. You wouldn't win even if they had 10 men. You haven't scored if you still was playing. There's still a big chance you'd lose. We missed a pen anyway. It would have been a harsh red, but it should have been a red. It should have been a red card. Nathan Collins has denied a clear goal scoring opportunity. If you deny a goal scoring opportunity, it's a straight red card. Bet you're looking for a new manager come Monday morning, says Steve. You're probably right, Steve. Mbeumo should have took. He knows what Brentford do. Bruno has been our Pente for ages. Why would we change for one game, mate? Because Bruno's missed 3 fucking penalties this season. That's why. What about the shocking refs? De Ligt was terrible. He's like a Dutch Maguire, but worse. United aren't what they used to be. You brought offensive players and didn't buy the players you have. Mbeumo came from Brentford. Wasn't playing with him. Surely they would know Mbeumo take. What about the shocking refs? Will the Glazers do anything, or will it be Sir Jim? United not in the box, unfortunately. The manager is good, but the players are not good. We would not have scored if it was 10 men and the game lasted 10 hours. Thoughts on Sesko? I mean, I'm happy Sesko's got his first goal for the club. If I'm being honest, that's the only positive I can actually take from today's game, that Sesko's got his first goal for the club, even though it took him 3 attempts to put the ball in the net. Because the first one got saved, the second shot got saved, and then finally he put the third one in. It took 3 attempts for him to put the ball in the net. I mean, I probably would have scored at least 2 of those chances he had on goal. It's not that difficult to put the ball in the net, to be honest. I think play Kuna striker and Bruno. No, Kuna is not a striker. He's a cam. He's a number 10. Our midfield has less legs than Warrior. Fuck, you can't say that. You can't say that. Not selling Bruno was the worst decision. Sesko is not good enough. It's just absolutely laughable. Like, it's absolutely laughable. Like, again, we go back to the first goal. If Delo doesn't try and play the pass he tries to play, then we don't lose that game. We don't concede that goal. It's clear as day. It's not hard. It's the system and formation. That's the problem. Why was Kuna a bit selfish today? Yeah, he was. He's been proven as a striker. You're lost. He's just better as a cam. He can still play well striker. Your manager's clueless. The players are even worse. Sesko is not the problem. Exactly. Sesko's not the fucking problem. We've had 4 or 5 10s at the end of the game. Sack him. 3-4-3 is better. That was a cracking goal. Yeah, Brentford's third goal was a good goal. It was a cracking goal. I'm not going to take anything away from Brentford. It was a cracking goal. Kuna was awful today and needed to come off after 6 minutes. Could have passed it Bruno earlier in the game. Exactly. Amram needs to go, says Haba 1990. Bruno needs to be giving Buemo the pen. How's Binder not saving any of these shots? Exactly. I mean, the second goal's even laughable. I mean, I don't know where Delo is for the second goal again. So Delo's at fault for the second goal because Sharda has absolutely skinned Delo, and Delo's out of position. Like, Delo is out of position for the second goal, and Sharda's got a free fucking run inside our penalty area because Delo is nowhere to be fucking seen. That is fucking laughable. Like, again, he's at fault for the second goal. He's at fault for the first goal as well, and yet he's been kept on the pitch. That is what I don't get. I'm so glad I was asleep for the first half. Bruno missed a penalty, man. Exactly. Bruno's 3 penalties in a row he's missed this season. Just saying, 3 pens in a row he has missed. Cheers for the 3 points. Right, okay. Whatever. But yeah, like the second goal's avoidable because if Delo was in position, Sharda wouldn't have had all that space. Sharda would not have had all that space to run into if Delo wasn't been out of position. But again, the attempted save from Binder, he's palmed it straight to the Brentford player. The save he makes from the Sharda run, he palms it straight to the Brentford player. He palms it straight to him. And that as a goalkeeper is absolutely pathetic. And then again, when he palms it to the Brentford player, did you see the Brentford player shot on Binder for the rebound and the ball went under his arm? When he got the chance to make it 2-0, the ball is gone under Binder's arm. So Binder's not just made 1 mistake, he's made 2 mistakes for the second goal. Because he palms it straight to him, and then the shot from the Brentford player, it goes under Binder's arm and he can't even fucking keep that out. Like, I don't understand why we've brought this new goalkeeper in then. If you're going to keep using Binder, why did you say Onana's gone on loan? Liverpool have been biggest since maybe 1-2 years ago. Common red card, no player protested. Exactly, says Captain Jonah. We got Sunderland and Liverpool next. We are so cooked. Exactly. I thought we was going to start Lemens. So Amram should have been sacked just for playing Binder. Exactly. I don't understand why Lemens won't get game time. What was the point bringing him in? We brought in this goalkeeper who's meant to be the next Courtois, apparently. According to everybody that says he's a good goalkeeper. If Bruno scores that gives us momentum. But look how long it took for the VAR to... And do you know what fucked me off and what made me laugh? If anybody watched that game on TNT Sports, did you see what the commentator said after the penalty was missed? I feel really sorry for Bruno. I felt really sorry for him in that moment. I feel really, really sorry for Bruno having to wait all that time just to take a penalty. And yes, it did take time. It took 3 or 4 minutes for the VAR and the referee to decide it was a yellow card, granted. But you've got the TNT support commentator saying, I feel sorry for Bruno. I feel sorry for him. He's been put in that position because he's had to wait 3 or 4 minutes to convert the penalty. Like, I'm sorry. He's not... I'm sorry. You should have been a red anyway. Most blatant red of the season, says Jamie. Completely agree. It was a good pen. It wasn't a good penalty. It was a shit penalty. It was fucking shit. That's no excuse to miss that pen. Exactly. Keller is a good penalty saver, though. It's gotten to a point where I'm fine if we win or lose. Exactly. I'm like that too, mate. Isaac, to be fair. I'm like that myself, to be fair. I'm like that myself. Dorgu has to go, man. He's terrible. I don't even rate fucking Dorgu. He's a load of fucking shit. I mean, I don't know who decided to scout Dorgu, but they clearly didn't have their fucking eyes open when they were doing this scouting report. He's a fucking shocking left back as well. I've never seen players like that. Sesko is wasted at your club. He's good. Bad luck or cursed. Dorgu wasn't that bad. Dorgu played one decent cross and that was all he did. Kelleher knocked Chelsea out of the FA Cup by saving loads of pens, and Dorgu's no good. Weekend ruined, exactly. The weekend has been ruined by this football club again. Why are we good at home now? Because we played Chelsea against 10 players for the most of the first half. That's the only reason we beat Chelsea when we went 2-0, because it went down to 10 players. The only way we got that result. If you're new to my TikTok, give me a follow, smash the like button, would really appreciate it. There's no harm in changing the penalty taker, completely agree. Dorgu did better than most United players. Dorgu did one pass and did fuck all for the rest of the second. Should have been a red, I think. Oh yeah, the Nathan Collins red card is a red card. Like, it shouldn't have taken 3 to 4 minutes, granted, but it was a red card. He's denied a goal scoring opportunity. He's brought Mbeumo down. He's prevented Mbeumo from getting on the ball and making it 2-2. Nathan Collins should have been dismissed. Nathan Collins should have been sent off. He's denied a goal scoring opportunity. If we did that to an opposition player, we clearly would have been down to 10 players ourselves. So Brentford are lucky they've even kept 11 players on. Binder was not good. Binder was fucking terrible. Binder was terrible. Did you see the 2 mistakes for the second goal? He palmed it straight to the Brentford player for the second goal, and then the Brentford player's shot went under Binder's arm. It doesn't sort that we are play. It doesn't sort that we are playing. Who are you going to cry at next week and beg to sell Shaw Yoro? I'm not wanting to sell Yoro, but Yoro should have started that game. Seeing Man United lose fills me with so much joy. Binder was amazing that he solved our set. No, he didn't. Binder was fucking terrible. Binder was shit. All this Binder fan club. I respect people's views and people's opinions, but Binder was shit. Binder was absolutely fucking terrible. And Ricky's just said, where's our new goalkeeper? Exactly. He was shit. Binder was crap. Binder was crap. For the second goal, he palms it straight to the Brentford player, and then the Brentford player shot from the rebound, from the Binder bloody mishap. The bloody goal went under his arm. I'm sorry. They were the second and the third goal were his fault. The second and the third goal was his fault. We could have been... Where could he palm it with the time he had to react? Binder is the new Onana, completely. Binder is crap. Binder is absolutely shit. Just because he pulled off 2 or 3 decent saves. Yeah, that doesn't make up for the second goal. And it doesn't make up for the third goal either. I'm sorry. Bruno is a big... Binder's not just a problem. He's a fucking liability. I'd rather fucking have Tom Heaton in goal. And that is saying a lot. I would rather have fucking Tom Heaton in goal. I'm not saying he's not shit. He was decent today, though. He shouldn't have to make that many saves. But he has to make those saves because we are shit. Everyone looks forward to playing United now. They used to be a feared club. Now they aren't. Exactly. Completely agree, Dan. I'm sorry. Binder is shit. No, he shouldn't be the new number 1. We need to get Lemens in goal. Because the second goal is awful. The second goal is atrocious. He shouldn't be palming a rebounded shot straight to the Brentford player. I'm sorry. You don't do that. As a professional goalkeeper at high fucking level football, you don't palm it straight to the opposition player. You've got to grab that ball straight back in and palm it out for at least a corner or get both hands behind the ball. And he can't even do that. I wouldn't let Binder fucking hand out the Big Issue magazines in the high street. I wouldn't fucking let him do that. It's embarrassing. Why do we need Lumens when you've never seen him in a United shirt? Yeah, have you seen his highlights? Have you seen what he did for Antwerp? How can a Man United manager not win 2 games in a row after 1 year? Amram out for me. Lemens deserves better. Where is the defence? Thank you for the follow, by the way. Very much appreciated. Binder can't be excused for the second goal. He cannot be excused for the second goal. I'm sorry, it's terrible goalkeeping. You can't be rebounding it straight to the fucking Brentford play. You can't do that. You can't do that. It's not looking good, bruv. It isn't fucking look. I'm off going to watch the Liverpool game. Enjoy the Liverpool game. Signed a goalkeeper to have him sit on the bench for that clown. Exactly. Completely agree with Mark. Completely agree. But I tell you what, it's some of the substitutions as well are baffling. Some of the subs are absolutely fucking baffling. Like, you've brought gonna watch Tottenham versus Wolves. Oh my god. Bloody hell. I mean, I don't understand why people go. The subs should have come on at half time. Yeah, they should have come on at half time. Completely agree. The subs were made way too late. The subs were made way too late. But I don't know why Amrin didn't react. I don't know why Amrin made the subs way too late. I don't know why Amrin did that. That's what I don't get. Some of the subs are just absolutely appalling. Like, the subs are atrocious. Like, if you've got Maguire at fault for the first goal, surely the instinct should have brought on Yoro at the time. Why is Shaw starting? Man United just takes its all. Man United just takes his all round. Why is Shaw starting? Amrim out. Your whole squad is atrocious. That game would have been better suited to Heaven and Yoro from the start. He has to be gone now 100%. What formation were we playing at the end there? I don't know. Because he's brought off Maguire for Yoro, which was the most sensible thing he did all fucking game, but should have been done straight at half time. He brought Mainu on for Agate, and you've got Mark Goldbridge absolutely losing his shit. Why has Agate been brought off? Why has Agate been fucking drifted off? I'm sorry, because Agate is shit. Like, what did Agate do in that game? I'm sorry. What did Agate actually do? You've got Mark Goldbridge moaning. Why has Agate been dragged off? He's been one of our best players. I mean, I don't know what game people are watching. Agate was shit. He was shit. Agate was crap. And he's moaning about Agate's been dragged off for Mainu. Like, he wants Mainu to play. He wants Mainu to play and get in that team. Believe me or not, Garnacho wasn't supposed to go. Agate is worse than Jemba. Thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. I don't understand that opinion. Mark's moaning about Agate being dragged off, but Agate was crap. If you want Mainu to play, because Mark Goldbridge keeps banging his drum about, I want Mainu to play, I want Mainu to get game time, I want Mainu to be in that midfield. Well, the only way you're getting Mainu in that midfield is if you fucking drag Agate off, and Agate was shit. Yeah, but again, Agate was crap, is what I'm saying. If he had to make a sub, he had to get Agate off, and he had to get Bruno off as well. But the problem is we've got no other midfielder on that bench, except for Mainu. That's what I'm trying to say. He's moaning about, oh, Agate was our best player, why has he been taken off? Agate was shit. Agate was dreadful. And don't get me wrong, I'll hold my hands up. I wanted Agate when we got interested in signing him. I thought he'd be a great addition, an amazing midfielder that we needed. I hold my hands up. At the time, I wanted Agate. But looking in it on hindsight, Agate is dreadful. Delot gave the ball away so much. Exactly. Delot's at fault for the first goal. And so is Maguire. You got Delot playing a shit pass that never came off, and one hoof ball over the top, passed over Maguire. Maguire's kept that Brentford player onside, and Maguire's the last man. If that was Yoro, that probably wouldn't have happened. Maguire should not have started in that back three. It's an absolute disgrace that Maguire's even getting game time. I'm sorry, Maguire is shit. Maguire has been done for fucking years. We should have shifted him when he went to West Ham. When he should have went to West Ham. We should have done that deal, and United said, no, we're not paying you money. That's the problem. Your manager needs to go, yeah, Luke Shaw was shit as well, Adam. Luke Shaw was shit as well. Luke Shaw shouldn't even be in a back three. That, again, another delusional management style from Amrim. You're playing Luke Shaw inside a back three. Why? Someone tell me why we're playing Luke Shaw inside a back three. Someone please give me some clarification why we're doing this. Why are we playing Luke Shaw in a back three when you've got Maguire in heaven there? Someone please tell me that. For Maguire to be still at United says much about the club. Maybe we are just shit. Enough is enough, I feel. Luke Shaw just appearing in the World Cup year. He's proven he needs to go before it's too late. Luke Shaw was... No, he wasn't. Luke Shaw was shit. Luke Shaw was fucking awful. The team's biggest problem is its lack of good passer of the ball to dictate play and tempo of the game. I've not heard that opinion before, but I think the problem... Because Martinez is injured and he wants a left foot on left of free. But he isn't a fucking centre-back. That's the problem. Luke Shaw at centre-back does not work. Luke Shaw is a fucking left-back. You shouldn't have to play Luke Shaw inside a back three. You should be playing 3 centre-backs there. You've got Heaven on the bench, who's a centre-back. You've got Yoro on the bench, who's a centre-back, and you've picked Luke Shaw over those 2. I thought we were meant to be building the team around players like Yoro and Heaven. I thought that is what we were doing. But clearly, Amrim has lied to us and has gone back. He's backtracked on his statement. We are still sticking by players like Luke Shaw and Maguire. Why? If you want to build a future around a new team and new players, you've got to use these new players that the club have given you, that you've got available. You can't just sit there and sit by all the old guns all the time, because they're fucking dreadful, mate. You might as well sack yourself, because that is what Amrim's doing. He is going to sack himself. He will get sacked. If not, he will have to be forced to resign. Because the players have given up. They don't want to play this formation. The formation is shit. It doesn't work. Pretty sure he played there under Ten Hag and people raved how good he played at centre-back. Should have played Lemens, Poppadom, Hans Binder. That's very much true. Nuno Espirito Santo is a new West Ham manager. Yeah, I've already seen that. I don't really care about West Ham. This isn't a West Ham fan channel. But yeah, I saw the West Ham news. But thank you for that, Adam. Yeah, Nuno Espirito Santo is the new West Ham manager. A massive shout out to Adam, by the way. One of our managing moderators on my TikTok. He does give us a load of football information. Not really bothered. Not really bothered about West Ham, to be honest. Not really bothered about West Ham. Who do you want as the next manager, or do you not want him sacked? I'm hammering him out. After today, and after Fulham, after Arsenal, after Grimsby, I wanted Amrim gone. I am still firmly Amrim out. I am firmly Amrim out. Because some of his decisions are absolutely fucking baffling. And if you bring Ruud van Nistelrooy in, which again could be a massive shout as an interim, get the club till the end of this season, go back to playing football that we want to see, that we want to play, go back to a 4-3-3 and let's see what he could do. Did Amrim take the penalty? I bet Ruben Amrim would probably fucking sky over Sainsbury's car park. What does Saka and Amrim achieve? Again, that's a very good point. Kai makes a good point. If you sack another manager, who you're bringing in, what money is it going to cost? Who are you going to replace him with? That's the problem. Ollie is the best football post. Fergie completely disagree. It just puts his head down when his team are taking an important penalty. Amrim hides from his team. What about Nuno Espirito Santo is the West Ham manager now. Nuno's gone to West Ham. I can't do anything about that. Nuno has gone to West Ham. Would you go for Poch? Absolutely not. It's always the manager's fault. I'm not just blaming Ruben Amrim. I'm blaming the players as well. Amrim's at fault for today as well as those players, because you're playing a number 10 again in the midfield. Like Bruno Fernandes is meant to be a captain, meant to be the leader, meant to be the role model, meant to be someone that gives you confidence that you can win a game of football. Bruno was shit. Bruno was shit. All game long. Bruno was shit. And the TNT sports commentators are feeling sorry for him for missing a penalty. He shouldn't have to wait 3 or 4 minutes. That's on VAR. That's on the referee making him wait. Oh my fucking Christ. You're fucking kissing Bruno Fernandes' ass for him and feeling sorry for the guy because he missed a penalty. Because he had to wait. Oh my Christ. Like, we're basically saying we should feel sorry for players. Plenty of managers, Irola would do a much better job. Bruno should have gone in the summer. Amrim's at fault on some occasion, but the stats speak for themselves. Should have scored our chances. Bruno's playing out of position in a 2-man midfield 3-3 every week. That's a good point Davey makes. Not quite sure what else United can do. I don't know what else United can do now. Because you're chucking on players out of position. The only positions that he basically got right all game was bringing on Yoro for bloody Maguire and bringing on Mainu for Agate. That's all he did, because he brought off Dorgu for Xerxes, he brought Mount on for Shaw, and who else did he bring on? He brought Mainu on for Agate, he brought Yoro on for Maguire, he brought Mount on for Shaw, and then he brought Dorgu off for Xerxes. So you're telling me we're now playing a back three of Delo, Delit, Yoro. You're playing whoever at fucking right wing back. You're playing whoever at fucking at left wing back. And then we've got Fernandez, Mainu, Mount, we've got Fernandez, Mount, Xerxes, Kuna, Mbeumo. 5 number 10s again on the same pitch at the same time. 5 number 10s on the same pitch at the same time. We have chucked 5 number 10s again on the pitch to rescue a result. Again. Like, really? It's stick or twist for Ineos and it looks like stick. Xerxes for sure. That is, again, I don't understand why Xerxes was brought on. It was pointless. He needs to see his mistakes, but he's too stubborn. Manager is so stubborn. His tactics are costing the team. United is shit. It's hard to point the finger at one thing, and that's the shocking part. Swear you're supposed to know ball before you go live and start running your mouth. What? Because I'm telling the truth, Lewis. Because I'm telling the truth. Because I'm being honest about how fucking shit we are as a football club. Global, not stubborn. Just clueless, got the job on the technicality of beating City in the Champions League. That's a good point he makes. Amram has to go, unfortunately. United in the bin. Yeah, because he had 5 number 10s on the pitch. He had Bruno, number 10, in the midfield. He had Mount, number 10, on the pitch with Bruno at the same time. He had Kuna, another number 10, on the pitch at the same time. He had Mbeumo, another number 10, on the same pitch at the same time. He had Xerxes, another number 10, on the pitch at the same time. United have too many players up their own asses. Sesko's career is now ruined. What a clueless coach. What was the score? We lost 3-1. For the first time, I question Amram and his tactics. I reckon they'll just sack him. He doesn't even go on the sideline and motivate the team. He just sits. Why were they all on the pitch at the same time? Yeah, they were. All those number 10s were on the pitch at the same time. I don't understand why we chucked number 5, sack Bruno, sack Delo, sack Shaw, and keep Amram. We don't need to keep Amram. We need to sack those players. I think Man United are doing great. We are not doing great. We are doing absolutely shit. There's no way back. Both Erik ten Hag and Ralph Rag and Ruben Amorim got jobs on the technicality of OK Champions League runs and winning one-horse race leagues. Exactly. Playing Bruno as a central midfielder is crazy. Best manager since Ferguson, says Gaz. It is laughable, but if you don't laugh, you'll cry. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. I'm not going to throw my toys out the pram. I'm not going to scream. I'm not going to... If you sack Amorim, who comes in to replace him? Ridiculous idea. We are horrid. I don't know, because I don't think sacking the manager, for my opinion, is the right answer to do. Because if you keep sacking the manager, the cycle repeats. We're basically a bike. We basically keep sacking the manager time and time again when it starts going wrong, because you've got to sack him, sack the coaches, pay them all off, bring another manager in with his coaches, it costs the club even more money. He's criminal to still playing Maguire and Shaw in 2025. Keep the manager and fix the team. We've got 6 players who have fired 3 managers. Cooper has just said, just relegate us. Gaz says Potter is free. And Adrian has said, that's what happens when you have average players. Iraola can replace him. Maguire is class. Just pay him in the right position. Maguire is shit, mate. Maguire's crap. Kai said, the only manager I would like to replace him is with Xavi, but I'm still Amorim in as it stands. H said, it said Xavi or Zidane. Thank you for the follow, very much appreciated. What do you mean Maguire's been great? It's Potter. If Potter and United are going down, I'm so sad. We weren't good enough for we aren't good enough for Xavi or Zidane. Exactly. Please smash that like button. Please give me a follow on TikTok as well. See yous in the Champions League. Oh, sorry, I meant the Championship. I'd rather have Southgate over Xavi. Silva from Fulham. She surely needs to be gone, right? Well, I don't know what the club are going to do. No wonder why Hull departed Harry Maguire. It's Amram or Southgate. If they give the job to Southgate, or if they give the job to Potter, I'm done. I will actually officially walk away. If they give the job to bloody Southgate or Potter, I'm walking away. I'm going to call it quits and say I'm done. And I'm not even afraid to say those words. If we go for those two, I'm walking away from supporting this club. I will still do my career mode and stuff like that, but I ain't going to be watching them anymore, and I'm certainly not going to be doing match reactions. They can absolutely go fuck themselves. If they do that, I am walking away, because there's a lot more important things in life than football. I reckon he knows he's gone. He kept the interview short and sweet today. Well, you're probably right, Lauren. If that's true, then he probably knows he's a goner. Thank you for the follow, Stephen. Very much appreciated. A lot of people saying the Bournemouth manager. I don't know what manager they'll bring in, because, again, they're going to be stuck with these players. They're going to be stuck with the same squad. They are going to be stuck, and they'll turn on the new manager again straight away. As soon as it's one defeat or one bad result, they'll turn their heads again, and they'll throw the manager under the bus. Those players have given up. Those players have given up. It will be Southgate as the Jim loves him. I don't know what... Irola has found his level, just another De Zerbi. It's not the manager, the whole culture is to change. Yeah, the whole culture of the club needs to change. The Glazers need to fuck off. Ineos need to sell. The path these players' contracts need to be terminated. The manager needs to be sacked or resign. Southgate has a better credential. Southgate would steady the ship. I do not want Southgate. I would not mind Southgate, how, to be honest now. It's also illegal to make subs during a VAR check. Exactly. I completely agree. Please smash that like button. Please give me a follow on TikTok. It's all the players today, says Lewis. I reckon Bruno would have scored that if they didn't take 5 minutes. They're feeling sorry for him, Lauren. Like, the TNT sports commentators are basically feeling sorry for Bruno. I'm sorry. I don't feel sorry for Bruno, and I certainly do not feel sorry for Amram. We were absolutely shit. It's the manager at all. The players are awful and cannot play as a team. Why play Harry Maguire as the last defender when Len? Exactly, Stephen. Completely agree. Match day 6 and looks like the state, and look at the state of it, lol. We need Ollie. As long as Southgate doesn't buy Henderson. Fucking hell. Could you imagine that if we bought Henderson from Brentford? He subbed after the VAR check had finished. The sub should have happened straight after the half time. The sub should have been brought on straight away. Yoro should have been brought on. Mainu should have been brought on. Agate should have stayed on with Mainu instead of being shifted off for Mainu. But Agate was shit anyway. We haven't got no midfield because we've got no Casemiro. We actually don't have a midfield. Manager needs to go by Sunday morning. We've been so bad for ages now. Lauren says it's a joke. I completely agree with you, Lauren. You're absolutely right. Today's game was Amram's fault. He shouldn't have played that prat in the net. Exactly. A lot of people saying Binder had a good game. No, he fucking didn't. Binder was absolutely fucking dog shit. Look, I'm better than Binder. I think half of you lot are better than Binder. I think if all of us in the live chat played in goal for United, I think we would all do a lot better. Honestly, it's just, what was the point in buying Lamens? Exactly, Andrew. Again, when's he going to get a chance? When's he going to be able to prove a point that he's a good enough goalkeeper? When's he going to get given a chance? I know he didn't want him, but at least give him a chance and see what he can do instead of what Binder can't do. That's what he should have saved the last goal. I'm better and I've not been in goal since year 9. Adam says he never will. Thoughts on Bruno? Bruno's not a midfielder, mate. He's a number 10. He's being played out of the position. And you've got Bruno underlining the manager. He slagged off Lenny Yoro. Do people realise that? After the Man City game, apparently Bruno Fernandes threw Lenny Yoro under the bus. And since then, Yoro's not been picked. Since the Man City game, Bruno threw Yoro under the bus. And that's why Yoro's not been picked, apparently. And that says a lot about our captain. Throws his mates under the bus, but can't throw himself under the bus. I wish Bruno would throw himself under a fucking bus. If you ever think United have it bad, just remember you could have had Russell Martin. Oh, God, mate, I feel for you there. I absolutely feel for you. Semenyo scored, it's 1-0. Do you know what? I really don't care about the rest of the football today, if I'm being really honest with you. I really, really do not care about the rest of the game today or the rest of the football. We are a banter club, Reagan. We are a banter club. Completely agree. We are a banter football club. We're an absolute shit show. We are an absolute mess. And it's only going to get worse, unfortunately. But what can you do? What can you do? It's not going to get any better. It's only going to get worse, unfortunately. And I'm afraid to say that it's the beginning of the end. We are going to be sacking another manager. The cycle will repeat itself again. And Man United are in a big, big mess. Again, look at the third goal. I want to know who gave the ball away for the third goal. Can anyone pinpoint who gave the ball away for the third goal when Brentford broke on the counter-attack for the 2-on-1? Which player gave the ball away? Because apparently they were saying it was Mainu. Was it Mainu who gave the ball away for the third goal? Or was it Mbeumo that lost possession? Was it Mbeumo who lost possession? Or he got done by the Brentford player and he tried to go in for a tackle that he completely missed the ball and the Brentford player literally leaped over him with the ball and that count. Was it Mbeumo who lost the ball then? Because a lot of people were saying it would be Mainu. But I swear it was Mbeumo who lost the possession. Was it Mbeumo or was it Mainu? Because I generally can't remember. I saw the third goal. I swear it was Mbeumo. He tried to go in for a tackle. He completely missed the ball and the Brentford player. Yeah, it was Mbeumo. I mean, that was the icing on the cake for Brentford. I mean, the third goal is as worse as the second goal, to be fair. The third goal is even worse, and that says a lot. I mean, the Matthias Jensen shot is straight down the middle of Beyinder's goal. The Jensen shot is right down the middle of Beyinder's goal. And he still can't fucking save it. And he's standing there in the middle of the goal. And the shot goes down the middle of the goal. And he can't even save that. I mean, I can't believe. Again, in that moment, you've got Yoro, you've got De Ligt, and I can't believe no one decided to close down the Jensen shot. I can't believe no one tried to put their body on the line before that shot got unleashed. And I can't believe no one tried to block them, tried to go in for a tackle, tried to win the ball back before that shot got released. I can't believe we basically just stood there and let Jensen have a free shot on goal. And again, it's not even a good goal. And people will say, oh, it was a really good Brentford goal. No, it wasn't. Because Brentford's shot was straight down the middle of Beyinder's goal. Oh, happy birthday. Hope you have an amazing day. If it's your birthday, massive happy birthday to Lucio in the live chat. Delo is shit. I would have played that new kid instead of him. Exactly. Diego Leon hasn't had a look in. Aiden Heaven can't get a look in. Yoro can't get any game time. Mainu can't get in the team. What's the point? You might as well shut up shop for the rest of the season because I've given up. I have given up for the rest of the season. There's no point. There is utterly no point. There's no point now. It's only going to get worse. This is only going to get worse. Yoro has had game time though, but Yoro should be starting, Kane. Yoro should be starting. Both Jensen and Thiago's first goal were amazing, much better than a free shot rebound goal 5 yards out. Ruben isn't helping himself at all. I want him to succeed. And thank you for the follow, by the way. Very much appreciated. Welcome to all our new followers, and thank you for all the likes as well. Manchester United's manager needs to go. I don't know what the club are going to do. I don't know what the response is going to be. Will they sack him? Thank you for the follow, Craig. Very much appreciated, buddy. Will they sack him? Will they stand by him? Will they make an announcement that the manager's gone? Or are we going to get the same? It's going to take time. We will make mistakes. We will get results like this and bullshit like that. But if it's true that he's made a short statement after the full-time whistle and his press conference hasn't lasted very long, then surely that must be an indication. Surely that must be an indication. We shouldn't even be starting Maguire and De Ligt in the same team. I don't know what we're going to do. But I think the only positive from the game is Sesko's goal. I think if we all agree in the live chat, I think the only positive I think John says he's gone now. I think the only positive from today is Sesko's goal. I think we can all agree with that in the live chat. I think if we all agree, are we going to take the Sesko goal as the only positive? Are we going to take the Sesko's goal for the club? What does everybody think in the live chat? To lit is a fraud. I understand why Juventus and Bayern let him go. Is it still Onana's fault? The system doesn't work. I think the only positive we can take is Sesko's goal. Don't get me wrong, I'm annoyed, frustrated by the result, but I'm not going to scream. I'm not going to shout. I'm not going to throw things about and throw my toys out the pram because I'm not surprised. If you don't laugh, you will cry. It's a typical Man United result. It's a typical Manchester United weekend. It's only going to get worse. It's not going to get any better. And I think the manager is going to have no choice to go. He either walks, he resigns, or the club do sack him. That's the only way out. I think the club have got to sack him. But I don't want a manager sacked, don't get me wrong, but I don't think there's going to be no option. I don't think the club are going to have any option but to do it. But I think what I would do, if they do sack him, my plan would be, it's a Brentford team, they're a weird team to play tomorrow, same as Brighton, bring in Poch or something, says Hector. I think what I would do, I would sack Amram. And then I'd probably bring in Van Nistelrooy till the end of the season. I think that's what I would do. I would bring in Ruud till the end of the season. Get the club till May. See if we can win one of the cups. Well, the only cup we've got left is the FA Cup. I'd probably be bringing Ruud till the end of the season. Get till May. And then try and bring a new manager before next summer or next season starts. And then let's see what we can do. No manager can cope. Look who we've had. Ollie at the wheel. No way bringing Carrick if that route. Ruud at the wheel. Amram out. Ollie, says Craig. I don't know what the club are going to do, but it's a very, very bad result. I think Ruben Amram after this is now on thin ice. Either the club are going to make a statement tonight, they'll do it tomorrow, or they might do it Monday that Amram is gone. But again, the players will down tools anymore, with even more. Not being funny, there generally possibly no one for it. I'll take the Crystal Palace manager. These players can't play any system. Facts. Glasner, how Aurelia says Danish. Rude, Ollie or Giggsy's dream team. Absolute shambles next. I don't know what's going to happen, but we deserve to lose. We've lost 3-1 to Brentford. And as it currently stands, we are now in the league table as it stands currently. Manchester United are now down to 12. Brentford are now above us. We are only 4 points above the bottom three. After the defeat today, we're only 4 points above the bottom three as it currently stands. Did you hear the stats? Lost 9 of the last 15 games. Funny, United keep blaming the manager. It's not just the players though, Matt. It's also the players, the manager, Ineos and the Glazers. Should have sacked him after the Europa League. He might have made the same mistake with Erik ten Hag in the FA Cup. Do you not, Danish? You've probably made the comment of the live stream. You've probably made the comment of the live stream. What they should have done, they should have sacked Amram after the Europa League final defeat because he made the same mistake with Erik ten Hag in the FA Cup and then we ended up sacking Ten Hag. Made very valid point. Absolute point of the live stream. Only past today was the kit. Looks banging. Exactly. Love it when United loses. McFlop 92 Jake. But yeah, we've lost 3-1 to Brentford. We do deserve to lose the game today. Good afternoon, bro. You're right. I'm alright, I'm okay. Hope you're having a good day. Needs to be better midfield. Amram needs to score second winter to come so he can continue to move garbage out. I think what's going to happen, they'll either sack him tonight, they'll sack him tomorrow, they'll sack him Monday, and then we'll bring an interim till the end of the season and then go again next summer. But yeah, there's not much else I can say. There's not much else I can do. We deserve to lose. Referee not sending off Colin for the pen and allowing Brentford stuff to further delay was crazy. I'd give Emery a go. Seb said Glasner. I don't know what we're going to do. I really don't know what we're going to do. But it's only going to get worse, isn't it? Like, it's only going to get a lot worse. But yeah, thank you for everybody that's tuned in. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you to everybody that's watching. Welcome to all the new followers. Great to have you part of this community. Thank you to everybody's views and opinions in the live chat. It's great to get everybody bouncing off one another about where we think it's going right and where it's going wrong. I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate you all tuning in. We deserve to lose. We've lost 3-1 to Brentford, and it's only going to get a lot worse because we've got Sunderland at home next Saturday, which we should win, but I definitely can't see us winning that. And then we've got Liverpool straight after another 2 weeks of international breaks. We've got Liverpool straight after the international break, which is going to get even worse. I think we're going to need a few tequilas that weekend because I think that is going to be a heavy, heavy drubbing we're going to get at Anfield, especially if it being away from home. It could be another 7 or an 8-0 win, or it could even be 10. But yeah, try and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Player of the match goes to all the fans and the supporters who've had to witness that today. And massive shout out to everybody that went to the game. I feel really sorry for you. You didn't deserve that. You don't deserve your hard money that you all earn, your time, your energy, your passion, and your commitment. You didn't deserve that today. I feel sorry for every United fan and supporter that went to that game. I give you all massive shout outs because it shows that we are the best part of this football club is the fans and the supporters. Even though it's really tough again, what we're going through is a nightmare. I applaud you for attending that game, but I feel sorry for what they've put you through today. So I think the fans and the supporters get player of the match. I have to give it to the fans and supporters because that today was not fucking good enough. That was utterly fucking abysmal. That was shit. Like, beyond comprehension, that was shit. So we're going to leave it there. Thank you to all the new followers. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in. Thank you for all the likes. It's very much appreciated. And we'll be back with some live content probably tomorrow afternoon. We'll try and get some FC26 career mode back tomorrow. The only good thing about today was the shirt. Yeah, the new away shirt's banging, isn't it? The new away shirt is absolutely bang tidy. Absolutely amazing shirt. But yeah, try and enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday afternoon, your Saturday evenings, whatever you're all doing. Stay safe, be nice, be kind to each other. You're all legends, you're all legendary. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your weekend. Brentford 3, Manchester United 1. Amrim has got to be sacked tonight.